Okay, so what we have is a Night Moves game. This actually is not a Gottlieb Premier, but it was made by Gottlieb Premier. So what they did is they contracted it. It's obviously a contact or it's obviously a cocktail table, and then the hood lifts up like that. There's a key around the back side. Let me turn this thing off. I don't want to hear the music. Key on the back side. So it is a Gottlieb System 80. System 80b to be exact. And that means that you have to do some of the standard ground modifications. So the first thing I did is over here on the power supply.
I believe you're talking Greek though to me.
That's okay. Run from these two pins here, run a wire across the back of the power supply to the ground plane here, because then these yellow wires bring it to the main transformer frame there. Then over on the CPU and driver board.
I understand what you're talking about.
That's okay. This is the driver board. I run a ground wire off that to the metal transformer frame, and then likewise down here on the CPU board, I run from the negative side of the capacitor down to the ground frame. I also replace the battery with a coin-style battery. Have to use a blocking diode on the back side because the original battery was rechargeable, and now our coin-style lithium battery is not. And now it's got a nice little battery holder so that you can change the battery. But when I came here, one of the main problems was the game it had blown, and one of the solenoid fuses, actually the one up here. And I think that was happening because of ground issues. Whenever you start, it kind of cascades with these things. When you start having ground problems on these games, it starts with blowing solenoid fuses, and then starts to migrate into more serious problems where you're blowing up things on the driver board. So, you know, that's the bulk of it. Since it is a Gottlieb System 80, you can do there's two relays here, tilt relay and game relay. So if you hold in the game relay, you see now the pop bumpers aren't working, but if I hold in the game relay, you can run the flippers and the pop bumpers and the slingshots. That's just standard Gottlieb System 80 and System 3 style stuff, and System 1. Alright, let's start it up. Give me a ball. Come on. There we go. So, what you want to do on this game is spell rock, R-O-C-K, and then it lights one of the kickouts for lock. So then I put a ball in there, and now we got a second ball, and we're not two ball yet. You see switch, if I could put it in there and switch, what it'll do is it'll kick out that one. But we're not, and now I've got release. So if I put the ball through there, now I get two ball multi-ball, which is kind of neat that, got a cocktail table with two ball multi-ball. Who would have ever thunk?